got this vibe. I swear it's perfect to ride to. I wanna die to.
Help Roger.
I wanna die to. I got this vibe. I swear she love getting high too. I love getting high too. I wanna hide you. How did I find you? I'll be inside. I'm making music to cry to. Oh, it's a lonely world, I know. Gonna get a lonely girl, that's for sure. Oh, I'm a lonely boy. She made a lonely boy, yeah, I know. Oh, it's a lonely world, I know. Gonna get a lonely girl, that's for sure. Oh, I'm a lonely boy. She made a lonely boy, yeah, I know.
From the arc. No good on the shot. So Indiana will take it the other way. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets. Most of their readers tell the Nuggets they were late breaking just in case you can't find good players. Even with all that money, they never have that offensive end to it. Now here's Halliburton. Put down two teams here that like to play up-tempo, hoping to find lots of fast break points tonight. It could be tough when most squads have this type of speed as a reason to stay competitive equally.
For my life, can't say that, girl. Don't tell me you could say that shit. All she want is payback for the way I always play that shit. You ain't getting nothing that I'm saying. Don't tell me you ill. Nothing like them other motherfuckers. I could make you rich. I could make you this, baby. I could make you that. I could take you there, but baby, you won't make it back. Growing sick of this, and I don't wanna make you sad. Do I make you scared? Baby, won't you take me back? Nothing like them other motherfuckers. I could make you rich. Nothing like them other motherfuckers. I could make you rich. For my life, can't say that, girl. Don't tell me you can say that shit. All she want is payback for the way I always play that shit. You ain't getting nothing that I'm saying. Don't tell me you ill. Nothing like them other motherfuckers. I could make you rich. I could make you this, baby. I could make you that. I could take you there, but baby, you won't make it back. Growing sick of this, and I don't wanna make you sad. Do I make you scared? Baby, won't you take me back? Down another lonely road I go. Just another lonely road down. I just wanna know, I just gotta know. Do you wanna go, baby? We could go. For my life, can't say that, girl. Don't tell me you can say that shit. All she want is payback for the way I always play that shit. You ain't getting nothing that I'm saying. Don't tell me you ill. Nothing like them other motherfuckers. I could make you rich. I could make you this, baby. I could make you that. I could take you there, but baby, you won't make it back. Growing sick of this, and I don't wanna make you sad. Do I make you scared? Baby, won't you take me back? Do I make you scared? Baby, won't you take me back? Nothing like them other motherfuckers. I could make you rich.
Now here's Beal. 13 points in the win against Brooklyn. Here's Walker. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got 4 rebounds now.
Yeah. Hey, hey, hey. At night I lie awake trying to find the voices in my head. Visions of you racing, pain is all inside my head. Fucked up too many times, some things are better left unsaid. At night I lie awake trying to find the voices in my head. Girl, why you tryna save me? You should just save yourself. If I said that we can make it, I'll be lying to myself. Wishing I could hit reset. Bad decisions I regret. Now you're talking to your ex. Yeah, I'm sad to know like X. Yeah, got bigger ass than a Cadillac. So they wanna look like that. Fuck baby mama on the motherfucking old man. Pull up on the phone back, like these niggas like a motherfucking Snapchat. I don't fucking give a fuck, blackjack, school rockin' niggas like a motherfucking Jack Black. At night I lie awake trying to find the voices in my head. Visions of you racing, pain is all inside my head. Fucked up too many times, some things are better left unsaid. At night I lie awake trying to find the voices in my head. Used to be my best side, now I feel like suicide. Baby, how you switching sides? Why you out here telling lies? It could have been you and I. Thought you were my ride or die. At night I lie awake trying to find the voices in my head. Visions of you racing, pain is all inside my head. Fucked up too many times, some things are better left unsaid. At night I lie awake trying to find the voices in my head.
Watanabe comes in for Okogie. And some changes here for the Pacers. Outside heel.
When I'm gone, don't cry for me. When I'm gone, don't cry for me.
The assist from McConnell.
Waited so long, now I'm free. So when I'm gone, don't cry for me.
Watanabe on the wing. And that's good. He was the first one of the game.
There ain't no roses at my feet. There ain't no roses at my feet.
Back to McConnell.
'Cause where I'm going,
Defending.
he waits for me. So there ain't no roses at my feet.
Indiana will retain possession.
'Cause life's too long for to keep regret. And love's too strong to lay down for
He's
dead.
Kevin Durant. I know who he is.
I know you're hurting, but it's not the end.
Oh,
So hold on, darling.
oh,
I will see you again.
glitch.
Don't you sing those old sad songs? Don't you sing those old sad songs? They're keeping you from moving on. No, don't be singing those old sad songs. And just keep Jesus on your mind. Just keep Jesus on your mind. You do your dancing, drink your wine, but just keep Jesus on your mind. 'Cause life's too long for to keep breathing. Love's too strong to lay down for it. I know you're hurting, but it's not the end. So hold on, darling, I will see you again. 'Cause I've been waiting from that sweet first breath. Oh, to lay me down with my love and rest. I know you're hurting, but it's not the end. So hold on, darling, I will see you again. Hold on, darling, I will see you again. Hold on, darling, I will see you again.
Looking for his first basket, still in this one.
I know you're someone, I'm trapped in your mind, girl. I've been really finding this song for nothing. I'm still thinking about her. I'm in pain, wanna put 10 shots in my brain. I've been trying to bust some things, can't change. Suicide, same time on tape, but you just same thing, get a phone call. Right that you fuck with, kill yourself. That was this summer and nobody else. And ever since then, when I hate myself, wanna fucking end it, pessimistic. All wanna see me when the party pissing, but niggas been inside about the grave I'm digging. Have a conversation about my hate decisions, fucking sickening. At the same time, memories service for the grapevine, but my uncle playing with a slip knot. Pussy man, the stress got me fucked up, been fucked up since a couple months they had a nigga locked up. I'll be feeling pain just to hold on. I kinda feel the same for so long. I'll be feeling pain. I'll be feeling pain just to hold on. I don't feel the same for so long.
With the well.
I can't imagine truly wanting to quit something and not being able to quit. I can't imagine it. Like, when I talk to people who say, I want to quit smoking, I say, when? They go, oh, well, soon. But that means you don't want to quit. You want to keep smoking for a while and quit later. I can't imagine a mind frame or a mindset where I want to do something and can't do it. Because if you have that kind of mind, if your mind is so fundamentally broken that you cannot do with your own mind what you want to do,
Right.
you know, like that, then you're just fucked. If you cannot control your own mind, then you are just a feather in the wind of life. Because your own mind is the only thing you can control. You can't control the weather.
Right.
You can't control other people. You can't even control whether your heart stops beating. You might have a heart attack tomorrow. You can't control anything besides what you think. If you cannot control your own mind, then you go through life with zero control. Zero influence. You can't control anything. You're just a feather in the wind, waiting for life to blow you from happy place to sad place to happy place to sad place, completely hoping on the gods to be fortunate to you, because if any genuine discomfort comes your way, you're fucked. It is trained like everything else in life. It is trained. So if you find yourself not appreciating what you have until it's gone, then you must blink and cure your brain. If you find yourself unable to focus or concentrate on tasks, you must blink and cure your brain. If you find yourself unable to go and dedicate yourself to something you don't want to do, you must blink and cure your brain. Because all of our minds have been under constant assault for years. The way the mind functions, the way people interact, has changed so significantly in the last 10 years you wouldn't believe. Because everybody's fucking distracted. They're getting distracted by this, distracted by that, watching fucking Netflix, jerking off to Pornhub like fucking jackasses. It's so easy to win if you can control your own mind. But it seems that nobody fucking can. It gets to a point where you finally must accept the reality that your physicality and your mentality as a man are linked, and you cannot be happy and strong in your mind if you are weak in your body. You need to have a strong body to have a strong mind as a man. There's no way to escape it. And that's one of the reasons why I preach so much about training, learning to fight, get in the gym, get bigger, get stronger. You will fix your mind if you fix your body. You should be as strong as you possibly can. We're now teaching the new generation of men that they don't have duty and they can just act on their feelings and act how they feel, and they don't have to act as a man should. Do you know what happens when you get men who just act how they feel? You get school shooters, you get violence, you get rapists. Men who do not control their emotions are dangerous. If you find a man who is stoic, he's not going to hurt people. He's going to sit and think about his actions very carefully, and he's going to be a good man who protects and provides for his family. You find a man who just acts out on impulse and does whatever he feels like, you're going to find a dangerous man. Sitting here telling men to cry more and act with their feelings, and it's okay to feel this way, that way, etc., and have no self-control. That is why we have the problems we have in the world.
Hey, Andrew, so how do I get, like, a six-pack quick? What's the fastest way to get a six-pack?
Why does it have to be quick? Why does it have to be easy? Why do you think life is all quick and easy? Why can't it be hard and difficult? Why can't you suffer? Because suffering is what gives it value. If everyone had a six-pack and it was quick and easy, then it wouldn't be valuable, would it? If everyone...
Ooh, bless me.
walked around with a six-pack and they got it easily. No one would give a shit. The whole point is that it's difficult to hit. Value is linked to difficulty. If you want something that is valuable, you need something which is difficult to obtain. The fact that you just said you wanted it quick and easily shows that your whole mental model is fucked. You shouldn't be thinking about quick and easy. You should be thinking about hard, suffering, pain, going through it. That's what you should be thinking about. This is going to be hard, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because when it is done, then everyone's going to know that I went through something difficult. The bad things that are happening are what you need to become the man that you want to be. Someone emails me and says,
she just wanna hang up. Just give a minute, she'll call back. If I don't answer, then she get mad. Yeah. You shouldn't be dancing. Yeah. Do they fall for you? I love all your assets.
damn.
Let me be all that you promised. Let me be all that you need. For some reason you always on me, but then you come right back to me. Don't you know I need you? Baby please, baby please, baby please.
Oh my goodness.
Did I just rain on your parade? Memories of, memories of, memories of, memories of. You've gone way too far, 'cause I feel I can't breathe. I need you. Did I just rain on your parade? Memories of, memories of, memories of, memories of. Life can be unfair, but I know this shit is worth it. Shit drive me crazy when you piss me off on purpose. City to city, flying a different you. Why do good girls like bad guys? Why do we prefer to try? Love don't cost a thing of time. Seems like time's not on our side. Here we go with this again. Time and time again. Round and round and round and round and round and round we spin. Did I just rain on your parade? Memories of, memories of, memories of, memories of. You go away so far, 'cause death in my pocket, and nothing but time. All these bones in the closet, in the back of my mind. I just leave them there, I don't even care, no. Holding up a flare, I could use a prayer, oh. I got death in my pocket, but I feel so alive.
Don't know why, but it feels like my world is crashing down.
I just bought a brand. Starting to hesitate to get this flashy, huh? Yeah. Don't know why, but it feels like my world is crashing down. I just bought a brand new car, I wanna crash it now.
How much darkness did it take to get this flashy now? I lose a piece of my soul
When the camera's flashing, I'm just asking
every fan who's questioning my passion, thinking I'm caught up in fashion, or that I forgot my past to understand that.
I'm just a dropout, I don't have the answers. I became a dad so young, I ain't know how to use them pampers. Baby mama's food stamps.
Kept my stomach full, I had to make a plan, cause now my family needed me to make a rap. And me and Slim back at that address, 128 we trapping, writing lyrics down on napkins. Room so small we share a mattress.
Look what happened.
I got death in my pocket, and nothing but time. All these bones in the closet, in the back of my mind. I just leave them there, I don't even care, no. Holding up a flare, I could use a prayer, oh. I got death in my pocket, but I feel so alive. Don't know how I get so high, but I'm not passing out. I guess the drugs are in my blood, hope I don't pass it down. Hope I
I'm alive to see my baby get a cap and gown. Cause doctors told my daddy won't be here a year from now. Yeah, my first reaction is punching the wall until it's cracking. My knuckles shattered, don't ask what the fuck's the matter. I've been battling the fact I lost my closest to cancer. The only thing she asked was for me and him to get closer, but I hung up too fast, went to sleep and then she passed. You been silent 7 years, it took that to get us back. We all needed second chances, I've been battling the sadness. I guess I'm just happy that we finally got to bury shit before the casket.
I got death in my pocket, and nothing but time. All these bones in the closet, in the back of my mind. I just leave them there, I don't even care, no. Holding up a flare, I can use a fire. I got death in my pocket, but I feel so alive.
I think I'm ready to die tonight. It's fucked up cause I ain't lived half my life. I saw the devil and passed him like, you trying to fuck up my afterlife. But I don't even care, you can keep me there, yeah. Holding up a flare, I needed a prayer, yeah. I got death in my pocket, but I feel so alive.
Yeah. Rest in peace to all the kids that lost their lives in the Parkland shooting. This song is dedicated to you. Okay, she keep going every single night. Day and night, on my mind, pushing through the vibe. Oh no, swear to God, I'm in my mind. So I don't wanna die, yeah. When you cross my, I don't wanna die, yeah. No, I'm not alright, yeah. I might start a riot, yeah. I'm so fucking tired, yeah.
What'd you say? Feeling good, I'm feeling great. Stacking cheese all on my plate. Yeah.
Outside my misery, I think I'll find a way out of envisioning
Better for the rest of us.
Oh, for the rest of us.
Okay, she keep crying every single night. Day and night on my mind, please don't kill the vibe. Oh no, I swear to God, out of your mind. I don't wanna die, yeah. I don't wanna die, yeah. No, I'm not alright, yeah. I'm so fucking, yeah. So, what you say? Feeling good, I'm feeling good. Tired of this fucking hate. Stacking cheese all on my plate.
With the Wells Fargo Active Cash Credit.
Okay. I didn't change my number. I only changed who I replied to. Laura said I should be nicer,
But not to you.
I love that you get mad at me, sick. Should've guessed, but you think I was upset. You're obsessed. Don't take it out on me. I'm out of sympathy for you. Maybe you should leave before I get too mean. I didn't change my number. I only changed who I believe in. You were easy on the eyes, but looks can be deceiving. I gotta work, I go to work. You don't deserve to feel so hurt. You got a lot of fucking love I don't deserve. So don't take it out on me.
I'm out of sympathy for you.
Maybe you should leave before I get too mean and take it out on you and your best friend too. I should have left when Drew said you were bad
With the Wells Fargo.
Oh my God. iPhone up. I live my life on overdrive. I live my life on overtime. And there's nowhere I can hide. 'Cause I live my life on overdrive. I could be what I am if that's cool to you. I'll do anything to be cool to you. Cool to you. Oh my, I could have made that. Spend my nights on overdrive. I live my life so uninspired. There ain't no angels.
This happened to me. I'm like, good. No, what do you mean good? It's terrible. How else are you going to become important? How else are you going to find endless fire to get up and struggle in the face of the competition that's out here? How else you're going to do all that with a nice, cushy life? If any man's honest with himself, think about the biggest transformative stages in your life. Think about the times you got the most work done. It was a bad part of your life. You were heartbroken, or you lost a house, or broke, or whatever. That's when you did shit. When everything was fine, when the woman's still sucking dick, the mortgage is paid, dinner's on time, it's kind of doop-de-doop-de-doo, little by little, do a little bit of work, do a little bit of relax. But the big events come from trauma. This is it. So it's a cheat code. It's a cheat code to climb the mountain. So when I get a message from whoever, and he goes, my wife left me, I'm devastated. I say, I understand. I completely understand how hard it can be to lose a woman that you've given your entire life to. And you've done so many nice things. And then because of one thing you did, her innate and absolutely insane level of ungratefulness has turned her bitter, and she now talks to you like she hates you over one thing you've done after thousands of efforts showing how dedicated you are to her. And even now that you're prepared to die for her, she doesn't give a shit about you. I understand that pain. But my answer is, good. It's still good. Now take all of that pain, and instead of emailing me, do this. We live in a comfortable world now where people think, oh, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. But you know what? To some degree, it does matter. It does matter, and I'll tell you who it matters to. It matters to your soul, and it matters to God. I stand in the mirror with a pure heart. I know I am the best version of me that could possibly ever exist. I know that God is proud of me. There's nothing that God hates more than sloth and laziness. If God were to create a man, and that man were to sit around and do fuck all, God will frown upon you. It's why you're never lucky. If you're listening to this and you think I'm never lucky, I'll tell you why, because God dislikes you, because you're fucking lazy. Start to work. Start to show God the beauty of his own creations. You'd be amazed how lucky.
Their effectiveness early.
God is unhappy.
Do defensively.
And inside their hearts, they're unhappy. We talk about depression, anxiety, all those things you mentioned to me earlier on this podcast. That comes from self-loathing. You loathe your own weakness. You loathe your own laziness. This is what all of these things are. I don't feel depression. How can I feel depression when I'm the most powerful version of me that I could ever fucking be?
Back to you guys.
How can I feel depression when I could squeeze my own hand hard enough to break my own bones? How can I feel depression when I've smashed and destroyed 68 people's faces in front of me, men who thought they could test me in fair combat? How can I feel depressed? It's impossible. Do you understand? Every fucking day, I don't feel like doing things that I still do. It's called discipline. It's called being a man. It's not about feeling like doing it. If you only do things you feel like doing, you know what you end up doing?
What?
You end up sitting around with a belly, drinking soya fucking latte bullshit. That's what you end up doing if you only do what you feel like doing. You have to wake up and say, I don't feel like training, but I must train. I will stop being a loser. I will follow the word of Tate. You need to do what you're supposed to do, not what you feel like fucking doing.
Okay.
That's the difference between a man and a fucking child. You do not become a man doing what you feel like doing. You become a man doing what you're supposed to fucking do. The men on the Titanic didn't feel like dying that day. It's your duty. It is your duty to not be a fat piece of shit. But you fucked it up because of a lack of motivation. The world is hyper-competitive. If you're going to be a man who's going to sit and say, I'm just sad, you are always going to lose in competition to men like me. And there has to be losers for there to be winners. I am tired of sympathy. Sympathy doesn't work for anybody. I'm not going to sit here and be sympathetic for people who say they're too sad to try hard and do their best. Guess what? Perhaps I was sad every time I did exactly what I was supposed to do and trained anyway. Perhaps I was afraid when I fought anyway. Perhaps I was tired when I worked anyway. This is how you get ahead in life. I don't have a fucking ounce of sympathy for these people who sit here and say, well, I feel this way, so I can't. Then don't do it. Stay down there. The winners are at the top, and the winners at the top don't give a shit about how they feel. We wake up and we perform regardless of how we feel day after day. So if I'm going to ignore my own feelings, I'm certainly not going to take into consideration anybody else's. Yeah. Why am I going to ignore how I feel and make sure I'm constantly performing regardless, flawlessly, and then sit and go, oh, but he doesn't feel good, so he's allowed to fuck up. No, you are not. You're not allowed to fuck up to your ancestors or to God or to yourself. You have to perform. Baseline of masculinity as a whole is the thing that makes a good man a man is that he does what he doesn't want to do. He doesn't want to work and he works anyway. He doesn't want to go to war and he fights anyway. He doesn't want to get up, he gets up anyway. That's the whole point of it. We didn't want to die in the Titanic. Guess what happened? We died in the Titanic. You can't sit there as a man and say you don't feel like it. You're not allowed to not feel like it. You're supposed to do it anyway, regardless. Yeah. So when a man sits there and says, oh, but you don't understand, I'm struggling with motivation. If you are struggling with the motivation to be a winner, then stay a fucking loser. No problem. Stay a loser. Don't care. Because in my circle, there's no losers around me. Your energy is disgusting. I find it revolting. I don't like weakness around me, even near me. Even people coming up saying hello to me. If you're depressed, don't even shake my hand. I do not have time for losers on any regard. Winners only. I find it amazing there are people out here today who are going to sit and say, oh, I'm sad, I'm too depressed, I don't want to work hard. Do you understand that only 200 years ago there were peasants out working a field, starving, surviving the Black Death, surviving the plague, struggling to exist just to reproduce so that 200 years later you can be the end of their bloodline, for you to sit on your ass and do fucking nothing. Like, well, you're a fuck up. You're fucking up your entire bloodline of your entire ancestry. You owe these people things. They went through hell for you to exist. You have a debt. You have a duty to pay. You have to be the best possible version of yourself. And the same to God. God loves people who try. God loves people who work hard. It's amazing if you try your very best all the time, what God will give you. He will give it to you, anything you want, if you actually try. Not convincing yourself you try, actually try. They're different things. I do not feel like training, but I still train because I'm a disciplined individual. You don't get to go through life only doing the things you feel like doing. Do you know who gets to do that? Women. Beautiful women. Beautiful women get to do what they feel like doing. As a man, you have to do the things you're supposed to do. Because what we said earlier is absolutely true. It's player versus player. Now, if I wake up, I've already got...
You went to sleep saying you love me.
I guess I thought you already knew.
You've been so cold and far from me, darling.
Someone's at fault, but I'm not blaming you. I can't remember the last time you touched me.
Well, I can't recall you making a move.
Doesn't seem all that long ago, darling. We'd go a whole weekend, not leave our room. You have to wake up every morning and choose to love someone. But I'm finding that harder the more that I'm falling out of love with you.
You used to kiss me without a reason.
No one's made me laugh like you
We had some good times, didn't we, honey?
do. But now every beginning is ended with you. You have to wake up every morning and choose to love someone. But I'm finding that harder the more that I'm falling out of love with you. That I'm falling out of love with you.
Halliburton's got 5 assists in the game. Outstanding triple drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One. You're toasting the defense and getting in close.
See, this one has it all.
Step in with your vibe on. Ain't gonna make everybody move with the ball.
Yeah. Yeah. Weezy out of here. Hey, Weezy, we out of here. Hey, Weezy, we out of here. Fell in love with her tongue. Shit so broke, he got try some. She say, nigga, is you dumb? I ain't fucking both of y'all, only just one. Then she seen that money come. Me counting up Benjamin Franklin. Yeah, when she seen that, she took my brother to the room and said, I'll be right back. A little bit of rock, a little bit of rap. So a lot of rock, I don't got a count. I'm in the trap, turning the block, whooping on the stove, cooking up the pot. Hold word in my hands, keep it on lock. Been through a lot of shit, still shell shock. I got the juice, feel like Tupac. Try to kill me in the black baby like Tupac. I'm finna feed him around. Fuck this Lizzie, I ain't fucking around. She fucking on me when I'm in out of town. Get up on them uppers and go down. In my eyes look me no yow. I'ma ball on these niggas like me no yow. I ain't gon' be, but you a pussy. Never seen a kitty act like a cow. Fell in love with her tongue. Shit so broke, he got try some. She say, nigga, is you dumb? I ain't fucking both of y'all, only just one. Then she seen that money come. Me counting up Benjamin Franklin. Yeah, when she seen that, she took my brother to the room and said, I'll be right back.
Deep in the good, she screaming out facts. Screaming free thug, I'm screaming free stacks. Let Melly out, I'm sorry about X. I know the owner, I took her to catch. Baby got out for Mary, say he all chrome, but I'm bringing them back. I ain't controlling, they do when you die. Honestly, them niggas really be fine. 50 wanna shoot a movie, but I'm smirky, yo, I get on scholarships. The biggest before I was positive.
Fell in love with her tongue. Shit so broke, he got try some. She say, nigga, is you dumb? I ain't fucking both of y'all, only just one. Then she seen that money come. Me counting up Benjamin Franklin. Yeah, when she seen that, she took my brother to the room and said, I'll be right back.
See, this one has it all.
Step in with your vibe on. Ain't gonna make everybody move.
Steady tryna maintain, same things
said a blow, bitch, my frame. My brain can't fathom what the hate say. He say, she say, how about me say? Get a V say, headed to the islands, ASAP.
Push it on my shawty wrist, it's the AB.
On the top to save a pussy, AP. Feeling like E.T.
Flying out of Addy, fucking on shorty, she body casual, coming to Addy. Me now better than me, I'm sad, and most of y'all with the money and the freedom. What is money really worth if it ain't love?
I'ma find a perfect balance, it's gonna take time. I heard shawty still love through the grapevine. I heard shawty still love through the grapevine.
Mix a little bit of weed with a little bit of cash, with a little bit of this, with a little bit of that. It gon' be all.
We gon' be all. We gon' be all. We gon' be all. Mix a little bit of weed with a little bit of cash, with a little bit of this, with a little bit of that.
We gon' be all. We gon' be all. We gon' be all.
We gon' be all.
Mix a little bit of weed with a little bit of cash, with a little bit of this and a little bit of that. We gon' be all.
We gon' be all. We gon' be all. We gon' be all. Mix a little bit of weed with a little bit of cash, with a little bit of this, with a little bit of that. We gon' be all. We gon' be all. We gon' be all. We gon' be all.
Why am I so in? I don't know why. What? How was that early? Ah, fuck. Ah, damn, bro, you're locking me up right now. Ah, fuck. I don't know why. Give me KD.
Yeah. Fuck your love, fuck it, I don't want none of it. Fuck your trust, fuck it, I don't want none of it. No.
Fuck you, I don't need your love. Yeah,
Yeah,
who needs love? That ain't never changed shit. Still the same, I've never changed, bitch. I've been rolling around with the same clique. I've been rolling around with the gang, bitch.
Fuck your squad and who you came with. In a foreign car, switching lanes quick. And I'm destined for this fucking greatness. Hey, and I don't got time for a bitch
That's gon' slow a nigga like me down. Cause I keep on speed, racing to the motherfucking cash, nigga. I'm a fucking cash guy. Still like my motherfucking daddy, bitch.
Spend 100 on a ring and a paddock wrist. And the chopper on my hip is automatic, bitch. Get the blessed shit. Yeah. Don't fuck with me, don't say.
I seen you, Kevin Durant.
That bullshit, shawty, say that.
I know Shawty since way back.
Way back when I was eating it up, beating it up, ayy. Eating it up, beating it up, ayy. Feasting it up, ayy. Living it up, ayy. We did it, yeah, ayy. Still the same, though. Still the same, ho. Yeah. Fuck your love, fuck it, I don't want none of it. Fuck your trust, fuck it, I don't want none of it. Fuck you, I don't need your love. Yeah.
Who needs love? That ain't never changed shit. Still the same, I never changed speech. I've been rolling around with the same clique.
I've been rolling with the gang, bitch. Fuck your squad and who you came with. In a foreign car, switching lanes quick. And I'm destined for this fucking greatness. Hey.
Trying to get free.
Spent the whole day in my head. Do a little spring cleaning. I'm always too busy dreaming. Maybe I should wake up instead. A lot of things I regret, but I just say I forget. Or can it just be easy?
Why everybody need me to stay?
Oh, I hate the feeling when you're high, but you're underneath the ceiling. Got the cards in my
Why you
hand.
just pull it like that, bro? Oh, if I would've caught that clean, bro.
Can I get a break? I wish I could just get out my goddamn way. What is it to say?
Massive head start over you in life. Every genetic gift, plus all my finances, plus my network. And I wake up and I decide, even though I don't feel like working, I'm going to work my ass off. And you wake up way down there, peon, and you can't be bothered to work. What chance do you have against men like us? You don't stand a chance. You can't get the girl. We'll take the girl off you. We'll bankrupt your ass. We'll kick you out your house. You name it. You don't stand a chance. Now, if you're going to wake up and look in the mirror and understand that you're absolutely not crushable, that you're a rabbit, and that lions exist, and that's not going to motivate you to do something about it, then you're a lost cause. And there's no point asking us a question. You know exactly what you need to do. If you want to stay killable, then stay killable. But I can't live that way. I would refuse to live that way. It's a disgrace to my bloodline. It's a disgrace to my parents who struggled to raise me for me to be anything other than the best version of myself. That's honor. I have honor to my last name and to my ancestry. It would be disgusting for them all to have fought saber-toothed tigers so I can wake my lazy ass up, jerk off all day, and ask on YouTube how I can stop being a fucking loser. You understand where I'm coming from?
No, 100%.
So this is down to you, my friend. And listen, you may feel fired up for 10 minutes after this little talk. You're not going to feel fired up forever. You need to put systems in place. You need to get discipline. And like Justin says, you need to get an atmosphere of people around you who are going to keep you accountable and not make it easy for you to continue to be a fucking nobody. And then you're going to fix your life. Otherwise, you're going to stay a nobody. I am absolutely and utterly a believer in hard work. I'm a proponent of hard work. I have all this money and all I do is work. My entire life is work. This podcast is work. I'm getting in the car and going to another meeting. Work. I'm going to go fuck a bitch. That's work. I'm going to go to the gym so I'm in good shape. Work. It's all work. My entire life is work. And people don't want to look at life that way. They want to talk about work-life balance and being lazy and all this crap. I don't believe in any of that. I believe in if you want to win, you have to outcompete the man who's prepared to do nothing but work. It's player versus player. If you're going to sit there and go, I don't want to work more than an hour a day, well, the guy who does want to work more than an hour a day is going to beat you. And no matter how smart you are, there's always a smart dude who's doing the same smart work you are for more hours than you're doing it. That's
There ain't a better time than today. Maybe I'll lay down for a little. Instead of always trying to figure everything out, all I do is say sorry. Half the time I don't even know what I'm saying it about. Diamonds, white, lights on dice, lights on rice, shit like spice, showing the tight, shit got price, I don't check, I just buy it, my good buy, fuck it a little bit, pussy so fine, she on my dick, that's what I like. But yeah, it's how I feel like, that's when I wanna die, yeah, telling me she could be the one, yeah, and honestly, I don't really buy it, yeah, I shall be quiet, yeah, I shall be quiet,
what?
Can it make me feel alive.
Early.
Niggas so pussy get they ovulate. Tell them they running like it. All
That
of
was
the
a
money,
steal.
my planet and diamonds in it obvious. I'ma be the bad bitch, bad breaker. Deek in the mouth, she say it tastes like sucking banana or Tropicana, a fan, I'll bust all in the dinner, then I'm skating. Back to the block, I'm posted with 10, so skin-headed niggas, I'm marking shit, bitch, don't think for a minute, we close, I just play. Hold on that nigga, 10 racks off, we pocket of my denim. Average my jeans, but they're in your city. Bitch, I get married to talk in your city. You can fuck with me, nigga, and you feel like.
I feel like someone wanna die, yeah. Telling me you could be the one, yeah. And honestly, I don't really buy it, yeah. How should I be quiet, yeah? How should I be quiet, yeah?
Slam cam.
And here are the Pacers now. They trail by 16.
Anytime I feel alive, so I don't wanna die. She's telling me you're gonna be the one, yeah. And honestly, I don't really buy it. Post it up, be quiet, yeah. Shut up, be quiet. Yeah.
Now this is an upgrade. Experience more with a $300 travel credit from Chase Sapphire Reserve.
Yeah. 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 Leave me out the comments.
Get me out of context,
Speaking
out of context, thinking out of context, bit about the violence, put up on the context, put up in your concept, put up on the podcast, put up in the podcast, put up on 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 my jacket.
Walking up the wrong tree.
You know how to jog it.
Haven't fallen off yet.
Ooh.
Come with a classic, they come around years later.
And say it's a sleeper.
The ears are real, the petty is real.
My chosen man for a feature.
Deposit the money to Brenda Letitia, Linda Felicia. She came for me twice, I didn't even know her once. You know I'm a pleaser. 42 millimeter was made in Geneva. Yeah, I probably should go to Yeshiva. We went to Ibiza. Yeah, I probably should go to
easy. I need me some Jesus.
But soon as I started confessing my sins, he wouldn't believe us.
Sins. I got sins on my mind and I'm M's. Yeah, I got the M's on my mind.
And my friends, yeah, I keep my friends
on my mind. I'm in love. I'm in love with two girls at one time and they twins.
That's why I got 10 on my mind. I got M's. Got a lot of M's on my mind. And my friends, yeah, I keep my friends on my mind. Should repent. I need me some Jesus in my life. Amen.
I'm finna fold, but I love me a threesome. That shit my little secret.
Trying to ditch me to blow up, I peep it. I can't respond with just poetry people. If I left some rats on the bed, you can keep it.
She getting deeper and deeper, I dig it.
My shovel won't be and I was broke, had to fix it.
A shark in the water, you swim with a little fish.
I hit the day by tomorrow, she miss it. I grab her neck, she look up, then I kiss it.
I'm not a goat, but I fit the description.
I like the post, so I get the prescription.
Look, we walking around with them bands and I bitches. This gun ain't gon' jam when I flow, I ain't missing.
I'm dropping hit after hit, I'm just chilling.
But I seen a hit while I chill with my children.
Bigger the business, the bigger the office. I fuck around and found me a shred and I called up, they call for my artists, they making me offers. I don't even bargain, I start from the bottom. I lost a Ferrari, Las Vegas, Nevada. I woke up the following day and went harder. I'm cracking my shit, now they see that I'm smarter. I gotta get money, I love to get charter. I gave her 4 burgers at once for a startup. I can't let them down, walk around with my guard on. I'm screaming out YOLO, yeah, that's still the motto. I know I be on some shit that they ain't thought of. Sins, I got sins on my mind and some M's. Got a lot of M's on my mind and my friends. Yeah, keep my friends.
Well, maybe actually had a better verse than Drizzy. It's crazy. How many people can say that?
I got 10 on my mind, I got M's.
Got a lot of M's on my mind.
My friends, yeah, I keep my friends on my mind. So repent. I need me some Jesus in my life.
Amen. A shark in the water, you swim with the little fish. A shark in the water, you swim with the little fish. A shark in the water, you swim with the.
Get a taste of the tropics.
Get a taste of this dick, bitch. Oh, look. And I know you see the drip and you like it, but pride try to fight it.
I know you young, chasing love, trying to find it. Then I saw you at a party, started when I want you. So do you want me? If I said I love you, would you love me?
I would never dub you, but would you dub me? I don't wanna fall in love, I don't think it's for me.
You know I want you, so do you want me? If I said I love you, would you love me?
I can never dub you, but would you dub me? I don't wanna fall in love, I don't think it's for me.
I ain't no regular nigga. When we pull up to the party,
Make the party get bigger.
and she fucking with a tiger cause she know I'm a winner. I pray to God every day, but I know I'm a sinner. More money, more pounds in the
And she a freak hoe.
soon like a free throw. Shorty, she a free hoe.
That's my life.
Yeah, I want a shorty right now. Know you might now, but I ain't tryna waste no time. You know I'm too wavy. Yeah, I'm that nigga, you cannot replace me. As soon as I met you, you said you want date me. I can't say I'm loyal for you, baby. Maybe these niggas, they hate me cause they mad they hate me. So much hoes around me, I'm getting so lazy. I'll fuck with you, baby, as long as you make me. Sooner or later, I'll make you my baby. Sooner or later, I'll make you my baby. Yeah, I know you see the drip and you like it. Wanna text me, but your pride tryna fight it. I know you young, chasing love, tryna find it. Then I saw you at a party, started when I want you. So do you want me? If I said I love you, would you love me? I can never dub you, but can you dub me? Yeah, I wanna fall in love, I don't think it's for me. Hope you know I want you, so do you want me? If I said I love you, would you love me? I can never dub you, but can you dub me?
I don't wanna fall in love, I don't think it's for me.
I don't think it's for me.
I don't think it's for me. I don't think it's for me. I don't think it's for me.
And making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today. And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them.
How would you give up on me? Please don't give up on me. I'm just asking, please.
Don't give up on me.
Know that I love you, baby. Know that I trust you, baby. Nobody else is on.
Know that I love you, baby.
Know that I trust you, baby. What is that? Girl, you let me know how I really feel about you. Bro, Trippy drop fucking Friday, bro. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. A Love Letter to You 5. You know how long I've been waiting for this album, bro? Transition right now. Transition right now. New position to try. Let's go, babe, right now. Let's go, babe, right now. I know that you're still in love. I know that you're still in love. I know that you're still in love. What the hell? Don't give up on me.
Know that I love you, baby. Know that I trust you,
That's cash, bro.
nobody else is. Know that I love you, baby.
Know that I trust you, baby.
Girl, you barely know how I really feel
About you.
Don't think I forget I said I love you.
Say I love you, girl. OCB.
Right there. And it leads to a thunderous finish.
Yeah.
bitch, better not move a muscle. Yeah, chopper bullets rain on like the tussle. Yeah, got it out the mud, I respect the hustle. Yeah, hang with Michael Vick. You know, money not a motherfucking thing. 223's exclusive, bitch, it goes straight to your brain.
Yeah, I'm getting money, baby, hustle in the rain.
Y'all was shooting at the park, I was shooting in the range.
I was thinking out the box, that's what got me out of the way. Hey there, bitch,
Some I didn't have a nice day.
Smackdown, fuck that bitch
In a steel cage.
Feel invincible, I beat his ass, Johnny Cage. They survive, bullets in his ass up for days. I got tunnel vision, baby.
Can't get stuck in maze.
I'm not from this planet, I ain't human. No heart, fuck you. Let that chop
They
spread.
was looking at me stupid. Yeah, Nike little bitch, I just do it.
I can't play no games, we ain't hooping no pick and roll. In a spaceship, I'm an
Terrestrial.
Red laser beam, little bitch,
I'ma let it go. Yeah.
Gang in this bitch, better
I
not
move a muscle.
Yeah,
Take the bullets rain on like the tussle. Yeah.
Got it out the mud, I respect the hustle. All my dogs bang, hang with Michael Vick. Yeah, money ain't a motherfucking thing. 223's exclusive, bitch, that go straight to your brain. Yeah, I'm getting money, baby, hustle in the rain. We was shooting on that block, you was shooting in the rain. The day them niggas died, come back around, we made our holiday. Whole lot of choppers on his ass, I think I'm Sodom, baby. Proud of you, how you work with that switch, you think that bottom, baby. Turn your favorite rapper to a pound, and shit ain't complicated. I don't fuck with niggas, never ask me where nobody at. Fitted count, better say be royal than somebody ass. Real killer,
Pop up on somebody and somebody grass. Nobody, better not tell nobody that somebody ass.
You ain't did shit, nigga.
Stop saying names, dude.
Change too. Get back for that goofy phone, them change too. I'd be mad as hell, we gave the city all them change too. Everybody point, everybody get it plain too. Gang in this bitch, better not move a muscle. Yeah,
Chopper bullets rain on like the tussle. Got it out the mud, I respect the hustle. Yeah.
all my dogs bang.
Hang with Michael Vick.
Yeah.
Money not a motherfucking thing. 223's exclusive, bitch, that goes straight to your brain.
Yeah, I'm getting money, baby, hustle in the rain. We was shooting on that block.
Y'all was shooting in the range. Do, do, do. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down.
Crocs classic clogs and sandals are so comfy, all you'll have to worry about is how you're going to...
The nature of the game. I believe there's only 3 reasons people are not rich. One of 3 reasons. They're either
Down.
arrogant or lazy. Stupid is actually the smallest
Down.
People think, oh, you know, there's a lot of stupid people. There are, but I know a lot of stupid people with a lot of money, right? There's so much money in it. To be too stupid to generate money, I think is less than 5% of the population. We're genuinely too dumb to ever make a good living. Then you have arrogant and lazy, and these are the 2 most common. Lazy because people just, oh, you know, but I need time to myself. Oh, you know, but it's the evening. Or, you know, it's hyper competitive. There are people who do not need times to themselves. There are people, there's an Indian in Islam, or there's a guy in Islamabad who'll do your job online for $3 an hour and he doesn't sleep. You're going to lose, right? So if you're going to be lazy in any regard, you have to understand there are people like me who are billionaires who work 18 hours a day. When I finish this, I get into my car and I open my laptop and I work on my way to my next appointment. And I'm going to work all night until the day I go. When I go to sleep, I close my laptop and I'm asleep a minute later. I work. That's all I do. So lazy is a big problem because people go, oh, but I just want to relax. If you just want to relax, that's fine. But you're competing against people who just don't want to relax, and you're going to lose. And the last, and I'd say that's around, a lot of people have that element to them. A lot of people are lazy. That's about 50% of people. But the main reason people are not rich is because they are arrogant. 50% of people are brutally arrogant. And I'll give you an example. I have a school where I teach people how to make money online. It's called The Real World. It was called Hustlers University. It's now called The Real World. Go realworld.ai. You can see it at covertip.com. I sit here as a billionaire. And I sit and say, I will teach you how to make money online, anybody, 18 modern wealth creation methods, it's $49 a month. And people will sit there in their brutal arrogance, and as a brokey, with no money, and go, yeah, but can he really teach me? I have everything you've ever fucking dreamed of. I have all the money. You have nothing, and you're so arrogant that you believe you know more than me, or that you can do it without me, or that I don't know how to teach you. The arrogance of people is truly mind-bending. If you know so much, why are you broke? You obviously don't know. If I wanted to learn how to box, I wouldn't walk into a boxing gym, find a guy who can box, and go, yeah, you know, not bad, but can he really punch? Like, this is how people think when it comes to money. You guys are all successful enough. You can sit there and say, look, I do X, Y, Z. I have X, Y, Z. You don't have it. So do you want to learn how to play piano from the piano teacher, or do you want to sit there as an arrogant brokey? Most people are brutally arrogant. And you can sit there and you can try and help them, and they're just so arrogant. They think, oh, I can do it myself, or I'll work it out myself. I don't need help. And it's arrogance, and it keeps them at the bottom. Everything great that's happened to me in my life, someone taught me. I had a kickboxing coach. My dad was my chess coach. You get taught things. To sit there and think you're too good to learn. Well, this is the problem. Most people are broke. Most people are broke because they're arrogant, bro. It's the truth. It's nothing to do with how stupid they are. They're just arrogant people. When I was broke, I couldn't sleep. I don't know how there's broke people out here sleeping just fine at night. Going, oh, you know, inflation's 20%, gas prices are 6 times, everything on the news is a lie, I never stand a chance of ever getting rich, where's my pillow? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? I go to bed at night as a teenager and think, I looked it up on the internet. It was a Honda Civic Type R. I wanted one. It was 38,000 pounds. I had no money. Less than 50 pounds in my bank account. Couldn't afford it. Then I looked up how much a Ferrari cost. 210,000 pounds. And I said to Tristan, my brother, I was like, there are people with 210,000 pounds for a car. And he's like, yes, so? I'm like, no, not so. How? If I worked my job for 6 years and saved every penny, if I walked to work and didn't eat, I couldn't buy this car. How are people doing this? I couldn't sleep at night when I was broke. I knew that everything was a lie. I knew the Matrix was lying to me. I knew I had to find a way out. I was sitting there going, I refuse to live my human years and be some second-class citizen peasant when there's people out here who get to do whatever the fuck they want. I couldn't tolerate it, and I was so uncomfortable that it gave me the motivation I needed to escape. But the people who go, oh yeah, nice Ferrari, yeah. Back to the TV. Dummies, losers. And the thing about the world is, we need losers. I'm not mad at losers. If that's the reality you've chosen to live, you get one spin in this version of life, and you decided you want to be a loser, that's fantastic, because my cars need cleaning, you know, my hotel room needs cleaning, I have a party with all these beautiful women that's a bit of a mess. Please, go pick it up. Somebody needs to do that shit. I ain't gonna fucking do it. If I had to walk into a hotel room and clean up after some other man's party, I guarantee you I'd do whatever it fucking took to become rich so I didn't have to do that shit. So you want to do that for 20 years? Thanks, friend. Someone's got to flip the fucking burgers. Someone has to make the fries. I want a Happy Meal now and again. But I don't feel sorry for you people, because you fucking deserve it, because it's a decision you made. You made that decision. If you're sitting at home and you say, I don't want to be a loser, you know what to do. I told you how to escape the Matrix. CobraKate.com. You can join. I'll teach you. But if you're going to sit there and go, nah, maybe this guy with hundreds of millions of dollars is trying to scam me out of 25 pounds. All right, smart ass. Have fun at McDonald's. Get fucked. I have no sympathy for these people. Zero. And my basic premise is that I refuse to believe in things that take power away from me. If you are in a haunted house and you believe in ghosts, you're scared of the haunted house. If you're in a haunted house and you don't believe in ghosts, you're just in a house and you don't care. So I don't like the idea, when someone explains to me the idea of one day waking up and being miserable and not wanting to live anymore, and it's nothing to do with my circumstances and I have no power over it, and no matter how good my life is, I'm still going to feel terrible and I'm going to want to die. That's not an idea I subscribe to. Yeah, Feeling depressed is real. Yeah. Depression as a disease, I do not subscribe to. The idea, I believe, that if you feel depressed, something is depressing you, and you should try your best to fix it. You should take control of your life and do your best to fix it. The idea, but they don't say that. They don't talk that. They say depression like it's this magic thing that comes out the sky and it gets in your brain, and you're sad no matter what. There's nothing you can do about it, and you need to only take pills. And I think that's a very bad way to look at the world, and that's a bad idea to subscribe to. And if you start to feel depressed, let's say your girl leaves you, you start to feel depressed, but you believe in the idea of depression, you're now going to start diagnosing yourself as clinically depressed, self-hypnosing yourself into hypnotizing yourself into being clinically depressed. And it's amazing how you can speak things into existence. I cannot become depressed because I don't believe in it. That's just who I am as a person. I don't believe in it. I do not believe in things that take power away from me. So, and people sit there and they try very hard to convince me it's real, which is actually quite interesting because it's always usually depressed people who sit there and try very hard to defend this idea. If you're so scared, if depression's so terrible, why are you sticking up for it? Why are you fighting so hard to convince me it's such a powerful force? Why shouldn't you be doing the opposite? Shouldn't you be listening to me? Whose team are you on? Like, do you want to be depressed? Like, it's insanity, these people who are so desperate to push this idea. I think that you feel depressed sometimes because you're human. And also, let's look at it. Let's pretend I'm completely wrong, right? We can look at situational depression like you just described. We can talk about brain imbalance and chemical imbalance. We can talk about clinical depression that you get and it's chronic and there's nothing you can do about it, whatever. Let's pretend all these things are completely true. The best option, the best thing to do is still to get up, be an adult, control your emotions, be stoic, and do the things you're supposed to do day after day. Laying in bed and doing nothing is never going to be the best option. The best option is still to go to the gym, to work hard, to run your business, to be successful. So it doesn't matter. We're talking about the different positions on the chessboard. But if the rules of the game remain the same, regardless of the position you're still trying to win, you still have to do the same things. So does it even matter at this point? If you come along and say he's depressed because of X and he's depressed because of Y, he's depressed because of Z, and the answer to all of them is still the same thing, then I don't give a fuck why you're depressed. All I know, what I will say as a matter of fact, is this world is hyper-competitive, especially as a man. Most men are walking through life and they don't realize that it's constant competition. I was driving here, even as I was driving here, I was looking out the windows, and all these people just walking around. One of them had a fucking croissant. One of them was dressed like a dickhead because it's London, because he fucking looks cool. Looks like a fucking moron.
We've all seen them.
Moron. Some of the dude just talking shit on the phone. Some other guy with headphones in, waiting to be